Hey everybody, this is the Game Foot again with another Jordan shoe review. Today I'm talking about the Jordan version 6. This is a retro version that was released this year in 2019 of the infrared colorway, which was one of four original colorways when this shoe dropped back in 1991. I speak highly of all these shoes, but this shoe is really one of my favorite shoes for a variety of reasons. This shoe is the shoe that Jordan wore against the Lakers when they won their first world championship. This was the shoe. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people thought it was like the 4 or the 5. A lot of people thought it was the 5, but it's the 6. The infrared colorway. So a lot of history right off the bat with this shoe. This shoe to me is the first like really modern looking Jordan. The 5s kind of started that, but this is where it really kind of took off for me in terms of being modern. And I always remember as a kid when this shoe came out, the first Jordans I ever owned were the 5s, but my parents would not let me get the 6s because they were too expensive and kids were getting beaten up for them in school. So I was not allowed to have these. So it's kind of cool as an adult I finally get to have these. But really love the design of the shoe, the history of the shoe. It really kind of departed in terms of looks and feel from the original versions. One of Jordan's complaints to Nike after the first 5 versions was that the shoes were kind of hard to put on. So Tinker Hatfield, the designer of a lot of the popular versions of Jordans, who designed this shoe as well, put in a couple new features that had never been seen before. So on the tongue, with the 6s is the first time you saw these holes in the tongue that gave Michael the ability to pull on the tongue. They also put this thing in here that Tinker Hatfield kind of jokingly called the spoiler so that Jordan could pull on it when he was putting his foot into the shoe. So kind of a deviation in design on the shoe. The classic lace lock here in the infrared red colorway. Just an all around awesome shoe. Kind of a suede feel to the leather. The bottom of the shoe also took a little bit of a turn with this version, but still just a really cool design. Again, I love this shoe. The originals came out in 91. I do remember the original 91 release of this colorway. The clear bottom over time started turning really yellow. So for any of you that have the original infrared for the Jordan 6, you know what I'm talking about. It almost looks like a gum color because it's yellowed and brown so much over time. These obviously are new and from 2019's release, but they really didn't change much with this shoe, with this retro release, which I'm really happy about. And replacing the 5 netting that you see on the side, they had more of just a perforated side with the suede leather. But yeah, I can't say enough about this shoe. Just an awesome shoe. In terms of Jordan's, a lot of history, winning the first championship with the Bulls in this shoe. It's just a great shoe. One of my favorites.